Shirley Miller Sherrod grew up on a farm in Baker County, Georgia, the eldest child of a family of 5 girls and 1 boy. Her parents, Gracie and Hosey Miller, were amazing examples of strength and courage. Her father was a deacon at Thankful Baptist Church, and her parents were the first to register to vote in Baker County. Life was certainly difficult for the family, but life was also good. And then came 1965. That year, Shirley's father was shot and killed by a white man in a dispute over livestock. After an all-white jury decided not to bring charges, Shirley could have given up and moved away. Instead, she decided that she would bring about change, that she would devote herself to making things better in the rural South. And that she did. While studying sociology at Albany State University, Shirley joined the Student Nonviolent Coordinating Committee, working side by side on civil rights issues with a minister named Charles Sherrod. The two were soon married and later became leaders of the Albany, Georgia Freedom Movement, where they worked with Martin Luther King Jr. In 1970, the Sherrods co-founded New Communities, a 6,000-acre cooperative farm in Lee County, Georgia. For 15 years, New Communities was the largest Black-owned farming organization in the country. The vision was that the organization would retain ownership of the land, but lease it for homes, farms, and businesses as a way to provide ownership stability for small farmers. It provided both hope and opportunity to many. It also served as a model for the development of community land trusts throughout the country. But the road was difficult for New Communities. Governor Lester Maddox referred to New Communities as Sharecropper City and prevented development funds for the project from entering the state. Area white farmers called them communists and shot at their buildings. USDA routinely turned them down for loans or approved them late in the crop season, delaying planting and harvesting to a devastating economic effect. They were also barred from restructuring loans. The Sherrods fought the good fight for 15 years, but after a drought in the 1970s and repeated loan denials, New Communities was lost through foreclosure. Even though vindication came nearly 30 years later, when New Communities won a class action lawsuit acknowledging discrimination by the USDA, foreclosure was heartbreaking for Shirley. She called upon her inner strength once again, however, and refocused her efforts on helping others. She joined the Federation of Southern Cooperatives in 1985 as its Georgia field director, and spent the next 22 years developing an outstanding program of education, outreach, and technical assistance for small and limited resource farmers. She was instrumental in organizing and developing numerous cooperatives, such as the Flint River Farmers Cooperative, Blakely Farmer Cooperative, Boston Brooks Cooperative, Southern Alternatives Agricultural Cooperative, and the Southwest Georgia Farmers Cooperative. She also helped found the Georgia State Association of Cooperatives and Southern Cooperatives. These co-ops have helped people in some of the poorest regions of the country by generating economic means that were historically non-existent. They have strengthened communities and improved lives. Over the years, Shirley also focused on helping women. She was a founder of the Southern Rural Black Women's Initiative for Economic and Social Justice, and has served as its Georgia state leader. Here, she has helped women in 3 counties return to farming. In Lee County, she helped women get funding to repair and operate a cooperatively owned pecan processing facility. In Newton, she developed a commercial kitchen in which business owners could prepare and package food products. And in Albany, she helped establish a farmers market to help local farmers build sustainable businesses. She has also traveled to more than 22 countries to survey and assess the development and economic status of rural women. How she also found time to raise 2 wonderful children, Russia and Kenyatta, and spend time with her 4 darling grandchildren is truly a mystery. In May 2009, in what some may say is an ironic turn of events, Shirley was hired by USDA to lead its Office of Rural Development in Georgia. She was forced to resign a year later after a conservative blogger maliciously posted a portion of a speech Shirley had made to make her appear racist. The full speech actually showed the exact opposite, and after many apologies from government officials, Shirley was offered another high-level position within USDA. She declined. Without question, Shirley Sherrod is a passionate fighter for social and economic justice. For more than 3 decades, she has organized limited resource people into co-ops to meet their mutual social, economic, and cultural needs. She has employed cooperative principles in building, strengthening, and sustaining rural communities, and in the process has made a difference in the lives of poor people throughout the rural South. Tonight, we salute Shirley Miller Sherrod with induction into the Cooperative Hall of Fame.